Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekal Kadash, giving double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to brothers pushing the truth and sincerity, and abide but bull. All right, today I'm doing a lesson. Well, first and foremost, it's the brother in the Pash Kudash, representing the GMS Cleveland branch. All right, and I'm doing a lesson on the salvation of the Jews. Why? Because salvation is of the Jews. It's only of the Jews. There's no salvation for you heathens. There's no salvation for you Edomites. There's no way you can make it. Now, contrary to what you believe, everyone believes, well, if there's no salvation for the heathens, that must mean they're going to hell, right? Incorrect. There is no place called hell. Hell is a condition of living, or it is the grave. All right? There's not a place where you're going to go and you're going to burn forever. All right? Show me in the scriptures where it say that. You can't. Or you're misusing that verse, one or the other. All right, but back on the subject at hand, salvation is of the Jews. Why can we say this? Because who has the Lord been dealing with since the Old Testament and in the New Testament? The Israelites. We can look through the scriptures. You can say that he was talking about the heathens, but he wasn't. Why? Malachi 3:6 tell you how I am the Lord, I change not. So if salvation was for the Jews in the beginning, all right, then salvation is for the Jews in the ending. You know, because who did Yahweh Shai die for? Who you people call Jesus Christ? Okay, he died for the nation of Israel, not for everyone, contrary to what you believe. All right, but with that, I'm going to get right into these scriptures. This is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 3. And my people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. So this is the Old Testament speaking. I'm going to get some New Testament scriptures too, but I'm going to start it off with this. Who was the Lord dealing with? Okay, he was dealing with Israel. Like I said, Malachi 3:6, that's one of the most important scriptures to talk about when we talk about salvation, because it's Malachi 3:6 say, I am the Lord, I change not. Right here, he gave the word to Israel, Jerusalem, Zion, the many names that we have. Okay, he gave them to us, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians. All right, he gave it to us. So if he gave it to us back then, he's still giving it to us now. All right, he's not giving it to the Amorites or the Moabites. He might give it to someone that looks like them. He might be a so-called confusion of face, but that's not really an Amorite. He's an Israelite at heart. If he can understand this, he's an Israelite at heart. Understand and accept it. All right, because 2/3 of the nation of Israel not even gonna be saved. Eventually they will get salvation in the kingdom, because all Israelites will get the kingdom of heaven, but. Hey, I mean, if 66.6% of the nation of Israel doesn't get this, what makes you think the heathens are going to get this? And the Lord loved all Israelites, whether it be 2/3 or 1/3, more than the heathens. So why would he give something to the heathens that he's not even giving to the majority of the nation of Israel? You know, it doesn't make sense. That doctrine is out of order. All right. This is John chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this was Yahweh Shai talking. Okay, and basically, so he was talking to the Samaritan woman. I believe this is what John, the 4th chapter, is going into, with Yahweh Shai talking to the Samaritan woman, because you had heathens, you know, actually taking after the customs of Israel, but it's to the point where it's like, if you a heathen and you worshiping our God, he doesn't accept you. He doesn't accept your kind. You're a heathen. So it's like you don't even know what you worship. If you knew that you had 1,000 years of slavery in the future, if you knew that you were less than us, you would have a problem with that. All right. And then they take the doctrines and they switch it around. The heathens can't learn our doctrine. Okay. And it say, for salvation is of the Jews. Jews could be referring to the southern kingdom because you had Judah. That was a quick abbreviation for them. But this, in this certain part, Jews is meaning the nation of Israel. All right. Whether it be the northern kingdom or the southern kingdom. Because you actually have, if I'm not mistaken, 144,000 prophets, 12,000 from each tribe. So in the northern kingdom, you have 12,000 in each one of those tribes, and you have 12,000 in each one of the southern kingdom tribes. So therefore, we know that there are elect members in the northern kingdom. That's how we know this word Jews right here is speaking about the whole nation of Israel. Because we know that there are people that are going to get saved in the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. But it didn't say anything about the heathens. It just said Jews. It didn't say the Jews and the Gentiles or the Jews and the Greeks. How people like to throw that one verse around, Jews and the Greeks. No, it just said the Jews this time. All right. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 4. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of Yahweh and the promises. Okay, this verse goes super deep because, wow, we have the adoptions, the glory, the covenants, the giving of the law, and the service of the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, who you people ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ, and the promises. We have all of those things: the promises, the covenants, the adoptions. We have the law. We have the Bible. We know how to correctly use it. The elect. Okay, but the nation of Israel, we have that connection with the Lord. You know, when we pray, it's actually heard compared to you heathens that are compared to spittle. You know, it's pretty plain. Like, and that's these are verses in the New Testament. John chapter 4, verse 22. Salvation is of the Jews. That's in the New Testament. And I just read Romans chapter 9, verse 4, which is in the New Testament. So that new covenant in the Testament that you people always talking about, you're breaking it down incorrectly. All right, this is Joel, Old Testament, I believe. Joel chapter 2, verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. Okay, the Lord, he in the midst of Israel. He only deal with his people, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native and Seminole Indians, and the Israelites scattered abroad. That's who he deal with. Okay, that's who. At the end of the day, that's who he loved. That's who he messed with. You can't change it. And he said, well, in the second part, he said, and none else. So if you don't come from that lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, he don't mess with you. He don't love you. You're not of his chosen seed. You know, your bloodline is unto spittle. It is what it is. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 7. For what nation is there so great, who have Yahweh so nigh unto them, as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon for him? Okay, let's talk about our prayers, because who do we ask for in our prayers? We talk to the Lord, Yahweh. Bahasham Yahweh. We talk to Yahweh. You know, the other nations, they could try, but he's not gonna listen or talk back. He's not gonna answer those prayers. It's because it's for the nation of Israel. Who do we talk to? We talk to the most powerful being, entity, whatever, what type of title you give him, I give him Yahweh. Is the God of Israel. We talk to him, though. We actually have a connection with him. Okay, I've been talking about this verse the whole time, but here it go. This Malachi chapter 3, verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Okay, the Lord don't change. Therefore the sons of Jacob are not consumed. Why? Because if the Lord did change, you know how many times the Israelites made the Lord mad? You know how many times he wanted to just start over, and just do it all over? But no, he said, I'm not going to change. You know, the Lord, we made a spitting image of the Lord. You know, the Lord said, I'm going to deal with these people, all right, and I'm going to tough it out with them. You know, because we wicked, man. We wicked. We deserve to get destroyed. But at the same time, the Lord, he got unconditional love for us. So no matter how mad we make him, he going to forgive us at the end of the day. And he gonna encourage us to do better, to push forward. How do we know this? Because he's not going to change up on us. That's true love. The Lord is not going to change on us so that we are not destroyed. Because if the Lord do change, the nation of Israel is the first to go, because we done pissed him off many, many times. Or the Edomites. They probably give us a run for our money. They are known as the wicked, but I'm just saying, if the Lord was to change, the Israelites would be gone. But that's how we know that salvation is of the Jews, because he's not changing. He said it. He said, I am the Lord, I change not. Okay? So that the sons of Jacob are not consumed. So if he's doing that for us, if he's doing that for Israel, the sons of Jacob, the 12 patriarchs are under Jacob. Okay, the Israelites, he's doing it for the Israelites, only the Israelites. It didn't say for the world. It said for the sons of Jacob. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 4 through 5. Who are Israelites, to whom pertain the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of Yahweh and the promises. Salakia, I already read that one. I don't actually say the name of this verse, but I'm going to pull it out. It say, a bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of the Lord. An Ammonite or a Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of the Lord forever. So it don't matter. It doesn't matter. You heathens, you will never get to be with the Lord. Never, ever. Ever, ever. Ever, ever. It's just that simple. It don't matter. It don't matter if your daughter have a child with a Israelite. That child is an Israelite. That's not a Moabite. It don't matter if your son, if a Moabite male has a child with an Israelite woman. That is a Moabite child, which is also forbidden to do. But that is a Moabite child. He will never be accepted into our nation. And let me look this verse up before I close this video out. So, Lakia, bear with me. That Deuteronomy 23 and 2. Edifying. With that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekal Kadash, giving double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to those pushing this truth and sincerity, and abide above all.